I'm Pat McGroove with Print Sample TV, another episode. This one is a smorgasbord. It is a lot of print samples, but they all have one thing in common. They were designed for self-promotion. So one of the things that I want you to think about is how you promote your business. What do people see about you? What are the leave-behinds? If your salespeople are leaving behind brochures from 5 years ago, whether you're a hardware vendor, software vendor, or you're a print purveyor who's trying to sell into brands and agencies, not showing them your best stuff isn't the best idea. It's not just, is it recently printed, does it show off your capabilities, but what will they be able to tell about you if you leave something behind? Will it tell them what you do? Will it help understand your capability, help them understand your capabilities? And in fact, most of the collateral that we see out in the industry really doesn't. So let me show you some ideas of ways that you can actually do it, right? The things that you should have in your self-promotion pieces. So this is from a company called Allbirds. You may know them. They went on a sustainability campaign where they wanted to show that the materials that they use and the products that they create, you may know their trainers, are all sustainably sourced. So they did a really great job of showing where they got their materials and how they ended up in the trainers that you buy from them. This is a great kind of leave behind. It's great to use at a show. It's great to send out to the big box stores who sell your shoes. It's also great to insert in the boxes that are sent out when people buy online. It is a great use of print, great use of self-promotion. The folks at Roland, who make some really wonderful printing equipment and are always innovative about their partnerships on substrates, they've done the same thing where they've created some samples that not only very clearly identify what the substrate is, what the printing equipment is, but they show you what it is as well, and it actually is an actual printed label type of piece. So if you love this, this is the holographic stuff. They've got it printed on this flexible material, and my favorite piece is this neon. So if you think about all the different types of printing that are done in our industry, in terms of self-promotion, I think Roland does a great job of using their print capability and their substrate partnerships to show what they do. If I take this home and I go, gee, I really want to do this, or I want to design something that would use this technology, all the information is very clearly available to me right up here, and that's what I want. Now, what do you do if what you make is heavy equipment? It might be that you're a vendor of some of the bigger pieces of equipment or the pieces that go in that equipment. The folks from BFT Group actually created a series, and I have two of them, of their catalogs basically of what they do, but they're just very nicely formatted, nicely written, very easy to understand. They got the memo that when I come to a show and I'm looking for things, I'm going to gather a lot of pieces, I'm going to take them back to my office, and then I'm going to decide what I want to reach out and find out more about. But with this, I get to start the conversation with them a little bit deeper, right? Because here I can look at everything I've already got, I can understand what is possible, and then I can have a reasonable conversation with them about how it will work for me. So this is for their advanced composite equipment, and this one is for their Flexo inking and washing systems. Really nicely done, great job BFT Group. Anybody looking at, if you've got a lot of equipment that you're trying to sell, pick a format. I love that theirs are color-coded. I love that they're a smaller format. I love that they're easy to carry around, and I love that they're well produced. Now, another company that did a really great job at a show I was at not very long ago is B&R Equipment, and I've actually seen them at quite a few shows. They do a great job of producing a catalog of all of their equipment, and they do a nice job of tabbing it and providing not just information about their equipment, but how to use it, where it fits. They do a nice job of also teasing their future innovations in their catalog. I always pick up this catalog because I learn about what they're going to be doing over the next 5 years. So think about what you're leaving your customers and clients. What impression are you leaving with them? Is it that this is what I do and this is all I do? Or is it that I'm always thinking about the future and I'm going to be your partner for a long time? I think B&R really does a great job of that with their catalog. Our friends at Hunkler, and I've mentioned Hunkler Innovation Days, every 2 years they do a wonderful show in Luzerne. They also understand the value proposition of self-promotion, and their digital print finishing equipment, which is some of the best in the industry. Again, they've done a great job of showing all the pieces, all the models, all the variations for their cutters, their perfers, their book lines, for absolutely everything. And I applaud them on the effort that they put into producing a really lovely piece of self-promotion. They partner with the folks at Muller Martini, who are also a Swiss company, who have also done a nice job of, in a very short format, this is just a fold over, showing their finishing equipment, all the pieces, how it fits, what the capabilities are, and how to get in touch with them, including my favorite element of a self-promotion piece, a QR code, so that I can very quickly get back to them. I love it. Our friends at Omet, also makers of some very nice inkjet label equipment as well as flexo equipment, have done a very nice job producing some very nice catalogs. But what comes with the catalogs are some really great examples of their flexo printing. This one is just really nice substrate, really brilliant print, really nice piece of self-promotion. And of course, they do a lot of different kinds of equipment. They do the shrink label, which is what the Tiger was. This one is for labels. And they did a nice job with this self-promotion piece because they put labels onto this clear so that you can take them off and try them out and put them back if you want. But just really brilliant idea for the self-promotion. And of course, they put it all in an envelope, which is really nice. The last piece I want to show you, software is the hardest thing to sell. It really is. What do you show with a pretty screen? But some software doesn't even have pretty screens to go with it. The folks at Control S, who are a workflow company, I think got the memo that you want a big, brilliant statement on your self-promotion material. 85% of your orders could become more profitable. Who does not want to read the rest of this brochure? And then when you turn the pages, they actually explain how their print MIS system can help you become more profitable. That's the power of self-promotion in print, because I picked it up, I brought it back, and I read through it, and I understood what they had on offer. If I were a printer, I would be talking to them. So, power of self-promotion in print, it's all there for the asking. And all these episodes of Print Sample TV can help you figure out even more options. I'm Pat McGrew. This is Print Sample TV.